So coming to the homework. So Bhagavan Vyasaha Pathasya Abhyasam Kuruta. Please do the exercises of this lesson. Please read, do the practice reading. So do the reading exercise as well as try to complete the exercises of this lesson. So hope all of you have the textbook now. Since the portal is also open, the online exam portal, so you'll be able to register and also get the access for the soft copy of the textbook, so that you can refer to the lessons and do the exercises, and then practice the Subhashitani and memorize them, and then Shabda Rupani and Dhatu Rupani. All these you'll have to practice and memorize. Okay, just flashing this again so that you will be able to recall if there were any issues, or if you have missed this announcement, please ensure that you can now register on online for the Surasara Sabha exam. So do not worry about the exam date for Dvitiya. Even if you register now, like though it may mention that it is for the exam in January or something, do not worry about it. Please do register so that you can get the access to the textbook and you can continue your learning and practice. Okay, now let me go to Q&A. Let me see if there are any questions in the Q&A chat box. Else, now I'm just lowering everyone's hands. If you have any specific questions to the content that we have learned today or in our previous classes, please raise your hands so that I can call out your names. Okay. Is used in some word or if pra is next to the word is okay. One with respect to the pronunciation, one student has asked, that is if whenever we have say pra or something, like whenever there's a sanyukta aksharam, we usually put a stress. So ramam prapadye. So whenever there is a sanyukta aksharam, usually the dvitva comes. So there's no speciality that only with respect to pra or anything like that. Pla also, if it is pla also, we will say plava, atha plava, atha plavanama samvatsaraha, etc. Atha plava. So wherever there is a sanyukta aksharam, the dvitva automatically comes. So there's no problem with that. Okay, let me ask a few students. Usha Bhagini.
Namo Namah Mahodaya. Ram Ram Ram. There was a word samacharanti.
Yes.
Sam plus a plus char dhatu. So what is the 11th form for this?
Okay, samacharya it would become.
Samacharya.
Yes.
Dhanyavadaha Mahodaya.
Yes.
Dhanyavadaha.
Yes, no problem. Dhanyavadaha. So acharya also you can use, or some then samacharya. So because if you want to use multiple upasargas, you can add it. So samacharya, that would be the 11th form. Okay, dhanyavadaha. Next, Harin Mehta.
Ram Ram Mahodaya.
Ram Ram.
In one of the Subhashitani, there was a nityam. There was an Anuswara on the top of ya. Nityam jagarati sajjanaha, nityam jagarati durjanaha.
That's right.
Is it a nityam with a M or nityan with a N, like
okay, sure.
November? Okay,
I get that question. So it is, if whenever we write only this word nityam and it is not followed by any other words, or if it is a sentence ending, etc., we usually write the half ma. Okay, but now in this case nityam and then we have this jagarti. So what will happen when pronouncing this together, this anuswara will actually change to the 5th letter of this varga. Nityan jagarti. That's how the pronunciation will happen. It is not nityan jagarti, it is nityan jagarti. That is the 5th letter of chavarga. Cha cha ja ja nya. So this occurs, this rule is common for any of the vargiya vyanjanas. Whenever there's this anuswara, there if it is followed by any of the vargiya vyanjanas, this will be changed to the 5th letter of that particular varga. Okay.
So 5th letter of the ja varga here, correct?
Yeah, here cha varga. Yes. Similarly, mukam karoti. If you remember, mukam karoti vachalam. Okay, that shloka which is there. So here it is mukam, and then here we have karoti. Okay. So in this case, what will happen? This anuswara will again change to the 5th letter of the kavarga, which will be ngakara.
Yeah, kakagagam, yeah, right.
Yes, that's how it is.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Dhanyavadaha. Rajaram Mohodaya, you can ask a question. Next would be KK Gupta.
Ram Mohdaya. This,
Ram.
while explaining, you said Vyasa is Vyasa, one meaning is for division?
Yes, Vyasa is basically, Vyasa means itself the division. Vivyasa Vedanta.
Division.
So that is the quote that is given. So, so Vyasa means to divide.
To divide. Okay. Dhanyawad.
Dhanyavadaha.
Sir, I didn't get the meaning of Varini.
Which one?
And as a Shabda Rupani, in the previous class, we had Varini. Varini.
Yes. Vari is basically for water. Vari means water. Varini.
And sir, when I go back to the course material, PDFs, because unfortunately I have not been regular in daily classes.
Yes.
So I miss the meaning of some words, because there in the presentations, the English meanings, if mentioned, it would help a lot in revising the classes.
Okay. So
for example, Barini, I couldn't get what Barini means.
Okay, sure. We'll try to incorporate that. Sure. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next, maybe we'll ask of maybe two or three more students to ask the question. Saranathan Suri Mohodaya, you can ask. Next is Chandrayaka Mantri. Please be specific and please ask the relevant questions directly. Yes. Saranath Mohodaya, you can ask.
Shruyate va?
Yes, Shruyate.
Atra braviti ityukte vadati.
That's right.
Atra tumun pratyaya bhavishyati va?
Tumun pratyaya
bravitum.
Tatra, usually what will happen is for some of the dhatus there will be an adesha, there will be a difference in for tumun and other things. So in general you can use vaktum to speak if you want to say.
Okay.
Vaktum is a word that you can use.
Similarly, we can say aham uktavan. Aham. Similarly, can I say aham bravitavan?
No, bravitavan will not happen. That's what. So for some of this bru dhatu, especially, there are various changes. That's why even you have multiple forms, aha, etc. So there are some grammar rules, and based on that, you can say uktavan. Uktavan would be the better way.
Right way of saying. Dhanyavada.
Or even brutavan is also there.
Brutavan. That's what I'm saying. Brutavan, can we say?
Brutavan, we can say, yes.
Brutavan. Okay. Thank you. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
So regarding that, I can say Uktavan also.
Yes, Uktavan is also right. Yes.
Achha, I have two problems. So sammilya, sam plus mil plus lyap will be sammilya or sammilya. Will it be short e or long e?
Understood.
And the second one is da plus katva is datva, double ta, no? It is not like pitva and gatva. It will be double ta. I had pointed this out in the last class also, but that correction is not done. Datva.
So datva, yeah. So this will be datva. There's
double ta is halved, no?
Correct. So that is what. So even gatva, etc. also, right? So this
that is not double ta. In gatva and pitva, that is not double ta. But here in datva only, I saw that it is double ta.
Yes, that is right.
That has to be corrected. And sammilya, we always say sammelan, sammilya. How can it be sammilya?
So there are certain grammar rules. Okay, sammilya is the form which I think that is the right form.
No, when I search the internet also, I search everywhere it is sammilya.
Okay,
I see some CBSE papers. It is saying sammilya.
Okay, let me check that and
yes.
Get back to you. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, dhanyavadaha. Okay, the last question, Jayalakshmi Bhagini.
Please explain the meanings of Guru, teacher, and Acharya.
Okay, so it's not directly relevant here, but quickly I'll just shortly tell that. So in Sanskritam, basically the words have the way the words are created, they have different meanings. So for example, to just give the difference here, Guru and then Acharya, what is the difference? If you want to say, Guru is one who will take you from the darkness to the light. So it can be in any aspect. So basically he is kind of who handhelds the disciple and takes to whatever the student wants to achieve. Okay, so that is Guru. Okay, Guru kaha, if you ask a question. So yaha adhita shastra. So he is actually a person who has learnt all the shastras, who knows everything. And then shishya hitaya satatam udyate. So he's always, this is a quote from Prashnottaram of Shankaracharya. So who always works for the benefit or the betterment of the student. Okay, that is a Guru. Acharya, for that matter, the word means to say that acharati. So first thing is he follows. He is well versed. See, for anything, they should be well versed in that particular shastra or whatever. But he also follows that. So then he is called Acharya. So just in a short duration, I've just told you the distinction between these. In the same way, you will have for various other words also. Hope it is clear.
The teacher, we can call only teacher.
Yeah, teacher. So teacher is an English word.
No, one friend is calling the teacher as Acharya. So I had a doubt. I told her, you should call her only Adhyapika.
But okay.
But he says,
that is fine.
that is my doubt.
Yes, sure. But it should not be a problem. Like, I mean, in this regular conversation of Sanskritam, we still use Acharya to say to teacher. But technically speaking, each of these words are different in meaning. Okay, sure. Dhanyavadaha. So with that, we shall probably conclude today's class. We are a bit over time as well. So please do all the homework as mentioned. And if there are any other questions in the chat box, if I have not answered, please do write an email. I will answer them. And if there is something else, let us discuss in the next class. So sarvebhyah dhanyavadaha. Ram Ram Ram. Agami saptahe punah milamaha. Namo Namaha.